Leatherwood have any other children besides these two?
Yes.
How many other children does he have?
Let's see. At least 6 that I know of for sure.
And representing the Office of the Attorney General, Ms. Shannon Estrada. Ms. Estrada, are you ready to proceed?
Yes, Your Honor.
You may proceed.
Thank you. I call Brittany Bingston. Ms. Bingston, what are the names and ages of the children before the court?
Riley Leatherwood, and she is 5, and Wesson Leatherwood, and he is 2.
Who is their father?
Tori Leatherwood.
And Tori, do you know where Mr. Leatherwood is today?
He is in prison.
When Wesson was born, did Mr. Leatherwood sign an acknowledgement?
Buckle up, guys. Today we are diving into a tense courtroom drama that revolves around 2 young children, Riley and Wesson Leatherwood, and the legal battle surrounding their father, Tori Leatherwood. From the very start, we get to know the family dynamics, with Miss Bingston providing a glimpse into the children's ages and paternity. The scene sets the tone for what's clearly a high-stakes legal proceeding. The father is absent, incarcerated, and the court immediately starts building the framework of evidence, relationships, and legal responsibility, drawing the audience in with the emotional gravity of the situation.
Paternity?
He signed the birth certificate.
Okay. And we have genetic testing for Riley that shows that that he cannot be excluded as the biological father of Riley. Is that correct?
Yes.
And you've received a copy of those results?
Yes.
Here, the tension heightens as genetic testing results come into play. The DNA testing confirms Riley's father as Tori Leatherwood, making the legal stakes real and undeniable. Official exhibits are entered into the court record, establishing the legal foundation for the case. In these moments, the courtroom is all about facts, evidence, and legality. It's fascinating to see how the court systematically verifies every piece of evidence, solidifying the paternity claim. The father's incarceration adds another layer, making the implications for custody and support more complex.
Your Honor, I offer State's Exhibit 1, a copy of the genetic testing results for Riley Leatherwood. And I believe they should be on file, but if not, we can make sure that it is done following this proceeding.
Okay. Ms. Bankston, do you have any objection to that exhibit coming in as evidence?
No.
Okay, I do see that they are already on file. I will admit State's Exhibit 1.
Thank you. And I'd offer State's Exhibit 2, a copy of report showing that Tori Leatherwood is in fact incarcerated.
Any objection to that exhibit, Ms. Bingston?
No.
State's Exhibit 2 is admitted.
Thank you. Ms. Bingston, did you and Mr. Leatherwood ever live together with the children?
We lived together with Riley, and when Wesson was born, we had to separate due to CPS and because I was clean and he was not.
Okay.
And since that we haven't lived together.
Okay. Let me go back to one thing. You have both of the children's last name is currently Leatherwood. Are you wanting that to just remain the same?
Yes.
Okay. When was he incarcerated, Mr. Leatherwood?
He was incarcerated in October of 23.
Okay. And on what charge?
Takes a more emotional turn as Miss Bingston describes the family's living situation and CPS involvement. The children's care is detailed, with Riley taken away temporarily, Wesson born during this challenging time, and the mother's efforts to comply with services outlined. The courtroom tension is palpable as the story of separation unfolds. Every word highlights the challenges of parenting, custody, and compliance with legal and social services. These moments are powerful because they humanize the case, making the audience connect emotionally with the children's well-being and the mother's perseverance.
It was a drug charge.
Okay. Could you tell us a little bit about the CPS situation?
Okay, CPS. Let me gather my thoughts. Okay, so CPS, I got involved after an incident, and they had took Riley from me. And after they took Riley from me, while she was in CPS possession, I had got pregnant with Wesson. And I continued my services, finished all my services. When I had Wesson, they let me bring him home. And that was when me and Tori quit living together. And then when he went to jail, like 2 or 3 months after that, I left him.
Segment reveals the ongoing legal battle regarding visitation and custody. The mother explains supervised visitation requirements, the conditions for the father's access, and her role in determining the children's daily care. The suspense lies in how the court will balance parental rights with the children's safety. The discussion about CPS orders, supervised visits, and drug tests creates tension and shows the real-life complexities of family law. Viewers can see how legal frameworks are applied to protect children while attempting to preserve parental involvement.
And I haven't had any contact at all.
Okay,
But see,
go ahead.
do it.
When did Riley come back to live with you?
I think it was February of 24. I'm sorry.
Okay. Is that case still open?
No, it's closed. It closed in July. No, in June of 24. Sorry. All these dates are getting my head mixed up.
That's okay. Are there
Here, we explore Tori Leatherwood's background, his employment history, and the existence of 6 other children. The court is building a full picture of his responsibilities and obligations. These details add depth to the story, showing not just legal facts, but also the real-life implications for financial support and parental accountability. It's a moment that subtly increases suspense as viewers begin to understand the broader scope of family obligations and the stakes of the ruling that is about to follow. The tension grows as the court prepares for the final decisions.
any restrictions on Mr. Leatherwood's contact with the children?
CPS had ordered that he have supervised visits once a week for an hour, and that he would have to show clean drug tests from parole when he got out. And then the rest is really up to me.
Okay. Do the children have any type of health coverage?
They're on Medicaid.
And he's been incarcerated, it sounds like, since shortly after Wesson was born. Prior to that, it sounds like the two of you lived together with Riley for a while.
This segment is the calm before the storm, as the Attorney General requests specific rulings, establishing paternity, assigning conservatorship, determining child support, and enforcing medical assistance. The legal strategy unfolds methodically, showcasing the careful preparation and precision required in court. The suspense builds because all parties await the judge's decision. Every line demonstrates the legal framework that governs child custody, revealing how detailed and deliberate these proceedings are. Viewers can sense the importance of these requests as they directly impact the children's future.
When Riley was born, he went to jail 1 month after she was born and got out when she was a year and a half. And we were together until he got incarcerated for this last charge, which was October of 23.
Okay. You still have contact with Mr. Leatherwood?
No, I do not.
Now, the tension reaches its peak as the judge delivers the court's ruling. Custody is assigned, visitation rights clarified, and child support determined. Legal and emotional stakes collide as the ruling affects everyone involved. The mother gains sole managing conservatorship. The father gets possessory conservatorship, and child support obligations are set carefully given the father's incarceration. This is the climax of the courtroom drama, where all previous evidence, testimonies, and suspense converge to create a resolution that is impactful and meaningful.
Okay. Is there anything else you'd like the court to know?
No.
All right. Thank you, Ms. Pinkston. That's all I have, Your Honor. I'll pass the witness and rest and close.
Okay. Ms. Pinkston, where was Mr. Leatherwood working when Wesson was born?
He was working on and off with his brother, and like when he wasn't working with his brother at his automotive shop, he was working at it's a local junkyard, so to say. It's the trading post in Tulia.
Does Mr. Leatherwood have any other children besides these two?
Yes.
How many other children does he have?
At least 6 that I know of for sure.
And are they older than your children?
Yes.
Do you know if he has a support obligation for them?
No, I don't.
All right. Close, Mrs. Estrada.
Yes, Your Honor. Your Honor, we'd ask that the paternity of Riley Leatherwood be established. That Ms. Pinkston be designated as the managing conservator, and Mr. Leatherwood is possessory conservator, that she be ordered to maintain enrollment of the children in a government medical assistance program, and that the current child support and medical support be set at 0, and perhaps the visitation be as ordered in the recently closed CPS case.
Okay. Any other requests, Ms. Pinkston?
No.
Okay, I do find that the acknowledgement of paternity established Mr. Leatherwood as the father of Wesson, and I also find that DNA testing established Mr. Leatherwood as the father of Riley. I will order that the last name of Riley remain the same, that is Leatherwood. I will name Ms. Pinkston sole managing conservator of the children with the exclusive right to determine the primary residence of the children without regard to geographic location. I will order Mr. Leatherwood as a possessory conservator. I will order that possession and access be ordered as previously ordered in the CPS case. I will also order that possession may be exercised as mutually agreed to by Ms. Pinkston. Actually, no, I will not order that. I'm just ordering as previously ordered by this CPS order. And if the CPS order does not contain it, then I will order drug testing for Mr. Leatherwood prior to exercising any possession and access. I do find that Mr. Leatherwood is currently incarcerated, has no sources of income. I will order current child support and current medical support at 0 beginning December 1st, 2025. I will order 3 months of retroactive child support. So I will order $600 of retroactive child support, a judgment to be had against Mr. Leatherwood, and Mr. Leatherwood to pay $50 a month towards that judgment beginning December 1st, 2025. I will order court costs to be paid by Mr. Leatherwood. Because he's incarcerated, I will waive those court costs. And I didn't hear any testimony of non-disclosure. Is there any request for non-disclosure? Ms. Pinkston, do you have any issues with your information being included in the court order?
No, ma'am, I do not.
Okay, so no non-disclosure is ordered. Does that address all of the issues, Mrs. Strada?
I believe it does. Was the uh, payment on the retro support $50 a month?
Yes. All right, any party can ask for a new hearing by filing a trial de novo with the Swisher County District Clerk's Office within the next 3 days. It must be in writing. It must specify the portion of my ruling in which a new hearing is being requested, and notice must go out to all of the parties, including the Attorney General's office. Ms. Estrada will draft the order, submit it to me for review. Once I've signed it, a copy will go out to you, Ms. Fingston, and also to Mr. Leatherwood. I appreciate you being here today. That concludes today's hearing, and you are free to disconnect.
In the final segment, the judge wraps up the hearing, providing clarity on future proceedings and the process for filing a new hearing if necessary. The case concludes with a formal legal closure, emphasizing the finality of the ruling while acknowledging that parties have rights for appeal. For viewers, this is the resolution, the point where all suspense dissipates and the legal story reaches its endpoint. If you found this courtroom breakdown insightful, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you in the next video for more compelling legal cases.